Guys, welcome back to another video with Pratham Test Prep. This is your host Sanjeev Bhatia again with another interesting video on your legal maxims for your CLAT and AILET 2022. So I have selected some very important legal maxims for the day. I'm really sorry. So you can focus on these legal maxims and definitely they will help you out a lot in your CLAT and AILET examinations. I've been making a lot of videos on legal maxims and legal terms before also. So you can check them out all regarding the same, and they will also help you out regarding legal maxims and legal affairs too. Now, if you are watching this video, a small request is always please hit on the like, share and subscribe button, and also hit on the bell icon so that you can keep meeting us very regularly. Now, if you are not a part of our Telegram channel, do make sure that you are subscribing to our Telegram channel under the name of CLAT@Pratham for all the free updates, right? You can get GK affairs, you can get quizzes, you can get all the updates for our videos and Telegram, other channels that are there we have. So you can definitely become a part of this channel for free. You don't have to pay anything and you will get all these updates. Now, starting with the legal maxims for the day, right? So I have selected somewhere around 30 to 35 legal maxims that I'll be discussing today. So that will be a very fruitful session for you guys also. And for when you're revising also, it will help you out a lot. Now, the first maxim of the day is actually incumbent onus probandi, which means the burden of the proof is on the plaintiff, right? So this is a basic definition that you can see that the burden of the proof is on the plaintiff. That is simple. Actually incumbent. A plaintiff is a person who starts legal actions against somebody in a court of law, right? If I am starting a legal action against someone in a court of law, so I will be called as the plaintiff. Now the next is amicus curiae, that is okay. Give me a second if there is a technical issue that we are facing. Just give me a second. Okay, am I audible to you guys clearly? Hi guys. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so starting with the next is amicus curiae, a friend of the court or a member of bar who is appointed to assist the court, right? So a person who is appointed to assist the court is called amicus curiae. So you can see that there are some of the cases where they require expertise of a person who is there inside the field, like forensics, right? Scientists, if there is any patent or trademark case related to that, then they can appoint an amicus curiae. Next is assentio mentum. That means the meeting of minds, right? That is mutual assent that is required for contracts, right? So if you are getting into a valid contract with anyone, you need the meeting of the minds, you need the mutual assent that yes, we both are dealing with the same thing, right? So that meeting of the mind is called assentio mentum. Okay? So you can remember this is a very important maxim. It's called assentio mentum. The meeting of the minds is very important, which is an essential of a valid contract, right? This is something that is going to help you out a lot. Now coming to the next page is bona fide. Bona fide means in good faith, right? Anyone who has bona fide intention, bona fide certificate. आपने ये term बहुत जगह पे सुना होगा. Bona fide means in good faith, right? Next comes the bona vacentia. That means goods without an owner, right? So these kind of terms can pop up in your examination very easily, right? That the goods that were there were bona vacentia, that these goods were without an owner. Now come next, caveat actor. We have discussed caveat enter, we have discussed caveat venditor in last of our videos. So now it is caveat actor. Let the doer beware. right? If someone is doing anything, let him be aware that what he's doing, what are the consequences of his act. So the caveat actor, right? The person, the doer, should be beware in what he is going to do. Okay. Coming to the next part of the day, that is de facto. That is in fact, right? What was there in fact was a de facto. De jure is by law, right? If there is something that is happening inside the country, that it is called to be de jure, that it is by law, right? So it is mentioned in the law, or it is mentioned somewhere inside the statute, is called de jure. Now comes the next term, that is de minimis. That is about minimal things, right? Which is not something that has to be taken into consideration, but small things. These are called about minimal things. Now, de minimis non curate lex, right? So basically, that means that the law does not govern things, or झगड़ा होगा कि वो डिनर पे नहीं गए, और आप उस डिनर पे. Now law, okay guys, there is some facing. Give me a second to resolve this out with you. Okay, guys, I hope everything is working great now. So I'm back with the video here. Now, the next thing that comes is the de minimis non-curate lex. That means the law does not govern trifles or unimportant things, and law ignores insignificant details. Simple as that, nothing complicated in this too. Coming to the next part, that is dictum. Okay, a dictum is a statement of law that is made by a judge in the course of decision, but is not necessary to the decision itself, right? This we have done in obiter dicta also. This is something of that sort itself, right? Now here, if there is a statement that is made by the judge, okay, for example, he's saying something regarding the law that is existing inside that case, but that statement that he's giving is not going to make any difference to the judgment or the decision that he's giving, then such a statement is called dictum. Right? Now the statement of law made by judges in the course of decision, okay, any statement that the judge is making during that course of decision, but not necessary to the decision itself, right? It might be possible that the statements that he's giving is not necessary to the decision itself. So that is called dictum. Next is detune. That means thought of wrongfully holding goods which belong to someone else, right? You get a delivery of goods from somewhere and you keep them and they don't even belong to you. So that's called detune. That you have committed a thought of detune. That means the thought of wrongfully holding goods which belong to someone else. Coming to the next part is donatio moris causa. That means the gift because of death, right? So अगर आप किसी प्रॉपर्टी में नॉमिनी हो और जिस इंसान ने आपको नॉमिनी बनाया, he is no more, right? Then you get the property, you inherit the property, right? So gift because of death, right? Or a future gift which is in expectations of donor's imminent death, or and only delivered upon the donor's death, right? So when the donor will die, then only you will get that gift, right? So basically it happens in properties a lot. So a person has written that on someone's name, and when he dies only then they will get the property. So that is what is being said. And coming to the next maxims for the day, that is ex gratia. That means as favor, right? If you're favoring someone that or given something as a favor, then it's called ex gratia. Now next is because of an office held, right? It's called ex officio. For example, ex post facto, ex officio. If you are sitting in an office, right? Prime Minister, President, right? They are called the ex officio. of any of the places, right? They can be like NHRC ka ex officio chairman is the prime minister, something of that sort, is because of the office held, right? They are getting the post because of the office that they hold, provide them with such posts also. So that is called ex officio. Coming to the next part is ex parte, right? Ex parte orders are being passed. Ex parte means that proceeding in the absence of the other party. अगर आप किसी कोर्ट के अंदर जाओगे और आपको दोनों पार्टी होना जरूरी है, right? The other lawyer also has to be, the plaintiff side also has to be there, and the respondent has also be there. So if both of them are not there, right, and the order is passed or the proceedings are done without one of the persons in the courtroom, then it's called the proceeding in the absence of the other party is called ex parte, right? So this ex parte is used very, very commonly. Ex parte order was passed, ex parte because the party was not there. So all these things will be heard by you very regularly. Coming to the next part, that is the fathom, right? Beyond human foresight. It's called fathom. For example, act of gods are beyond human foresight, right? आप जा रहे हैं, आपकी गाड़ी पे बिजली गिर जाती है और वो किसी और गाड़ी के अंदर घुस जाती है, right? So that is beyond human foresight. You can't think that a car can be struck by lightning while you are driving on the highway. So that is beyond human foresight. So it's called fathom. Now, fathom probans is the relevant facts, right? Factum probans is relevant facts in a case, right? तो आपको दिखाएंगे जब आप एक लॉ स्कूल के अंदर भी होंगे तो आपको हमेशा फैक्ट्स को दो चीजों में डिवाइड करना सिखाया जाएगा. एक तो फैक्ट्स है, दूसरे मटेरियल फैक्ट्स है. जो मटेरियल फैक्ट्स हुआ है जो आप यूज करके अपने फेवर में जजमेंट लोगे या जो फैक्ट से डिसीजन तक आप पहुंचोगे, दैट इज कॉल्ड मटेरियल फैक्ट्स, राइट? सो फैक्टम प्रोबांस इज रेलेवेंट फैक्ट्स. नाउ functus officio means no longer having power or jurisdiction, right? For example, a judge who's retired is functus officio. That means he doesn't have any power or jurisdiction with him, right? So that is the next legal term for you guys, is functus officio, no longer having power or jurisdiction. Coming to the next part, that is innuendo, right? Now innuendo means spoken words which are defamatory because they have a double meaning. Okay, so easy, defamatory word है but double meaning उसके अंदर छुपा हुआ है. So that is called an innuendo. ये तो आप अपनी रियल लाइफ में भी यूज कर सकते हैं अगर आपको कोई भी कुछ defamatory कह रहा है या कुछ भी double meaning के सेंस में कह रहा है. So you can tell them that you are committing an innuendo. That means that they are putting these defamatory words because they have double meanings. Now in status quo means in the present state, right? So to maintain the present state of affairs is called maintaining the status quo, right? So status quo also happens in Kashmir news. You will hear that they are trying to maintain the status quo, right? So in the present state, they're trying to keep the things very normal, right? So status quo is in the present state. The next is jus in personam, right? So jus in personam means right against a specific person. Right? If you have a right against a specific person, it's called jus in personam. So that is a legal maxim that you can remember, not very difficult. So jus in personam is very important and you will find it in a lot of examinations also. Coming to the next part of the day, that is jus necessitas, right? That means it means a person's right to do what is required for which no threat of legal punishment is dissuasion. That means the action or process of trying to persuade someone not to take a particular course of action, right? So basically, आप कोई भी एक्ट करते हो जहां पे आपको लीगल पनिशमेंट का डर नहीं है, राइट? यू आर सेविंग समवन, गुड समैनिटेरियन कर बन रहे हो आप और लीगल पनिशमेंट नहीं मिलेगा आपको उसके अंदर, राइट? सो दैट इज समथिंग दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, इज कॉल्ड जस्ट नेसेसिटीज. Committing something in the favor of necessity, right? Because of necessity is called just necessitas. Now dissuasion ka meaning kya hai? The action or the process of trying to persuade someone not to take a particular course of action, right? कि अगर आप कोई किसी को suggest करो ऐसे नहीं ऐसे कर लेना please, and you are trying to action or process of trying to persuade someone is called dissuasion. So that is something that is new for you guys, so you can remember this also and it will be really helpful for you too. Coming to the next maxim for the day, that is just. That just means law or right. I have picked up similar kinds of legal maxims, so that is very easy for you to understand. Just means law or right. We read just necessitas, so that means law or right only. So now, when it comes to just non scriptum, that means customary laws, right? Non scripted is customary, right? Custom से जो आए हैं laws बाहर, जो script नहीं है, लिखे हुए नहीं है, anywhere they are not mentioned, are called the customary laws. So it's called a just non-scriptum, right? Now just scriptum is the written laws, right? कि जो written है, code बना हुआ है, Indian Penal Code, Criminal Procedure Code, है ना? सारे codes जो written format में है, Constitution of India, right, are called just scriptum. If they're not codified, they're customary laws, they're just being followed like that, so it's called just non-scriptum. Easy as that, nothing very complicated in these terms. Will be very easy for you guys to definitely learn them all, and make sure that you are also learning them again and again and keep revising them on a regular basis. That will help you out a lot. Okay, coming to the next terms for the day, that is Justitia nemini nuganda est. That means justice is to be denied to nobody, right? As we all know that there is a legal right in our country which is regarding that justice has to be provided to everyone. If justice is delayed, it is called justice denied, right? So all these things are a part of our legal rights, right? So we have to be given justice. A legal remedy is our legal right. So justice is to be denied to nobody. That's what comes from justitia nemin negenda est, is justice to be denied to nobody. Now just soil means a right of soil, right? अगर आप किसी soil पे हो, so उस right of the soil is called a just soil. कि मैं इंडिया में हूँ तो मेरे पास ये सब rights है, तो it's called, it is because of the just soil, is because the right of the soil. Now just sanguines means a right of blood or descent, right? So basically it's going to be much more useful in like property laws and everything of that sort. So right of blood or descent is called the just sanguines, and it is also being used for citizenship matters, right? So these kinds of terms can come up in such paragraphs also. So make sure that you are remembering these terms too. Okay, now coming to the next term, and this is it for today, guys. I hope you were able to understand certain legal maxims and terms for the day. I have tried to cover somewhere around 30 to 35 terms for you guys in these 20 minutes, so that it is very, very helpful for you to understand and read them really quickly and get a gist of it with no time, right? So if you are someone who's looking for getting prepared in CLAT, AILET, or any other entrance exam, or you are planning to get into international universities all around the country, like top 200 universities in the world, you can definitely give us a call on 5 times 9 75392. We will be happy to help you all regarding your admissions. Now, our next tip for all the people who are going for CLAT and AILET in 2022 is that I'll be coming on Friday with a very important session, right, regarding what to read in your legal aptitude and how to go about your legal aptitude if you are not aware about it, right? I will start from the basics, that what all you should read, how you should make your base, what all things you have to keep in your mind regarding legal affairs. So I make sure that you are liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell icon on the channel, so that you can meet me on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the same time, same place. And we will be discussing legal affairs, legal maxims, legal terms, and different topics from law, and also some value added sessions that I take on Friday for you guys regarding colleges and different things that happens in the law schools also, right? So make sure that you are liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell icon, and do take care of yourself. Stay safe, use your masks and hand sanitizers, maintain social distancing. If you are above 18 years, do get yourself vaccinated. If you are below 18 years, do definitely tell other people to get vaccinated who have the resources and the time to do it, right? So thank you all. Stay safe, keep smiling. Hope to see you soon all again. Stay subscribed, hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and see you soon on Friday with another new video on the CLAT and legal affairs techniques for 2022. So make sure you are attending the video on the same place, same time. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care and stay safe.